Hello, Calum here, and I'd like to present to you another video. So let's get into it.
Ma'am, what would you say is the hardest part about modern dating right now?
I've been married for a long time, so I'm not the right person to ask.
And how old are you?
I just turned 40.
How long have you been married?
18 years.
How do you manage to keep a marriage together for that long?
It's complicated, especially right now. We're going through a divorce.
Okay, hold on. So, how do you start a relationship with a man and then end up here?
Honestly, there's a lot of trying to make it work for a very long time, right? We didn't want to give up. But 3 kids later. Yeah.
I think she was on the streets, but she kept trying to get back with him.
At this point, we just look at the kids and say we got to do what's best for them because they're not seeing a healthy relationship. So we're thankful for.
Yeah, it's not healthy if you keep hitting the streets.
The time that we had together as a family, and now we're gonna go our separate ways. We'll be sharing custody and moving forward.
Could you ever see yourself reconsidering marriage in future, being that this was your experience?
Right now it doesn't seem like that's in the cards for me, but who knows? Right now, I'm focused on taking care of my kids, making sure that we have healthy outlook on life, and then we'll think about that down the road. But right now, it's just not something I'm thinking about.
What's your internal process when it comes on to trying to heal?
Waking up every day, and I think looking forward to starting fresh, working on finding a new normal.
Yeah, new normal is always good, as long as you do it correctly.
Yeah. I'm a female police officer, and I find that offensive.
Do you?
I do, yeah.
Well, what are you going to do?
What do you mean, what am I going to do?
What are you going to do?
I find that really
You're
offensive.
touching me. I
am
find that
touching
offensive.
you.
I find that offensive.
He.
I find that offensive.
He.
Oh, scary. Shiver my timbers.
Even a cop's not allowed to touch.
My mama listens, but she don't hear.
Okay, give me an example.
Please. I told her, hey, Mom, I got violated and stuff like that in
so
January.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
And she lit a cigarette and was like, okay. And then she didn't say nothing, and I got up and I walked off.
What was going through your mind at that moment?
I was molested when I was younger.
Just because you're molested when you're younger doesn't mean that it should happen to your kid. So if that happened, you should just be more than, okay. It's oh yeah, I know what you're going through. I can try and help you. I've been through this situation myself. Do some proper words to help the other person, not care.
This is a triggering conversation for me. One thing I will not do is sit here and be ridiculed by my own child who knows I will go to the ends of the earth for you. You know it.
Mama,
no,
I didn't
listen.
say no.
You didn't say your piece. Now listen to me. And
You say you go to the ends of the earth, but you just showed that you did not care when you refused to have that proper answer that you already knew.
the reasons why I didn't say nothing, because you know this already. If you felt like you needed more help, I'm not the one to help you with it, because I ain't done with my own healing. And you know this. This is not something I hear from you. So if you needed that healing, what you should have did was got yourself some doggone professional help.
So she's going through the healing. What is one of the best ways to get through healing? Talk to a professional? Okay, that can help. Or talk to someone else that has also been in that situation. Type 1 in chat if you agree. Do you agree that talking to someone, especially a family member that has been through the exact same situation, would that help? Type 1 if you agree.
Reached out to me and said, I need professional help. So how the hell am I supposed to help you if I can't help myself?
They say people with unresolved trauma.
Whoops.
She's right. Y'all are ugly. You don't put effort into your appearances. You don't have hobbies, and you expect women to want you.
They seem to be assembling a team. First, we have...
are living through a chopped man epidemic, and there's a big shortage of baddies.
The headstrong leader of the group.
All you guys do is goon. You goon to weird-looking alien. You're
just weird, gooner, crazy. You don't know how to get off to a normal-looking woman.
The demolitions expert in Wild Card.
The problem is y'all keep letting ugly men have confidence. That's why so many fucking gargoyles and monsters in a fucking club.
The enforcer.
That would just look like a gargoyle to me. What do you think? Gargoyle or bear? I'm kind of torn between each one.
And muscle of the group.
Love Island USA is a constant reminder how America has an ugly boy problem.
The stealth and subterfuge expert, and last but not least,
You would cry of happiness if me or her or any of the women in her comments section touched you.
the brains of the operation. Okay, but seriously, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to sit there and take it? Like, what do you think, we're Travis Hunter? Like, I'm being so for real. Half these women just got on the internet, unprompted, unprovoked, and just started dissing men. And not even in like a constructive, patriarchy way, just like calling them unattractive. And somehow men are the bad guys because they're upset about this. If men said 1/4 of the things that they just said, y'all would explode. And again, I don't promote the spreading of hate in any way, but I mean, why are we sitting here acting like you're the good guys? You're sitting here acting like, oh, how dare these men respond to this like this? How dare these men respond to a perfectly antagonizing message by being antagonized? Like, are we serious? And didn't we just get through the whole Halle Bailey thing? Like, basically all those messed up text messages we were sending, it was because of what DDG did. It was in response to what he did. He started it. But now all of a sudden when they started, it's just completely ignored what they said, but men are doing too much by saying that they're, basically reciprocating the energy. And mind you, I personally have not said anything bad about any of these women. Legitimately, I've done that purposefully, but still, every time I talk about it, y'all find a way to diss me as if I'm part of the problem. When that right there is your team, that is your Fab Five of spreading negativity on the app, but somehow you're mad at men? It's crazy.
He goes ding dong ditching with you? Yeah, he says it's a core childhood memory and he wants to be a part of it. Okay. You gotta go!
I don't understand why the woman is so mad at the kid.
That's so
And he
weird.
said, let me come over and see you. I replied, how is you dumb? Why would I let you do that? Why? And then he wanted to text back, well, I was gonna bring food. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if it was Gordy Ramsay himself who cooked that motherfucking meal. If you wanna fucking see me, bitch, you can plan a fucking date. Inviting yourself over to my motherfucking apartment where I pay all the motherfucking bills. Bitch, is you dumb for real? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
She says,
Yeah, so that just seems weird to me. Because, like, okay, when you're growing up, what was one of the main ways where you actually went to socialize? You went to the house. You rang the doorbell, knocked on the door, whatever. It was normal. Now, because there's just cell phones everywhere, call me or get out. It's like, what? In which case, you don't need to make a date if the person's already sitting at home. It's like, knock on doors, see how things are, and see if you want to get a bite to eat, go for a walk, or whatever. But today's generation is all about, I need to starve myself so you can buy me food now. Yay! Because so many of the women do not want to walk. They don't want a coffee shop. They don't want to have basic socialization.
Boyfriend. He's my husband now. I'm not going to call him. I feel weird about that. He's my boyfriend. And I'm just crying. I just start crying because I realize how incompetent I am trying to start my rebellion on here. For those of you who know, I've been trying to start a rebellion. And I'm just like, but I'm like, it's not exactly my fault. It's just like all these things coming up, this repressed energy, like my anger, my absolute anger. You get what I mean? No, you don't. You don't get what I mean. I've been screaming to a phone for the past 2 years, not going anywhere because I'm incompetent and I don't know how to lead a rebellion and nobody will help me.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
It's better not to try and lead a rebellion. Just be yourself. Don't try to mess things up. Just make things better for yourself. Like, that's what Twitter's for and everything else. Make yourself happy and try not to make other people mad. Although that doesn't always work.
Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I maybe pass by again?
Leave, please. Thanks. it. I don't need it.
A lot of men are now leaving it up to women to ask for their phone number, pursue them, holler at them. And we talking about men over 40, right? And it's crazy to me because literally a generation before them, those men were the hunters and, you know what I'm saying, pursuing women. And I'm confused because I don't know what the hell happened. Is it the Me Too movement that fucked this shit up? Or is it the feminist movement, which none I am a part of, okay? I didn't ask for this shit. I'm trying to figure out who dropped the fucking ball, because now we got a whole bunch of men walking around here like they want to be the fucking women and we the fucking men. And it's tiring as fuck, honestly. You meet somebody and they really expect you to like hit them up. They don't do.
So she's complaining just because she wants to have a date. Oh, it's so hard to do it. Meanwhile, there's always this expectation for the guy to do it. But if you reverse the roles, you have someone that's about to break down in tears just by trying to say hello or ask for a phone number.
Ladies, number one, completely unrelated to the video, but because they asked the question, I'm going to answer the question first before we get to the rest of the video. The first thing that y'all can do, y'all got it. I don't know where they taught y'all to speak. We got to get charm school back, because these women's mouths, and I'm not even going to mute it out just for, you know, the platform or nothing on this. These women's mouths are crazy. It's effing every single word. S word, B, all of this stuff. Yo, that is not hidden. I don't know where they taught y'all how to act like a lady or whatever, and which brings me to my point. One of my next points, y'all don't act like ladies no more, right? Because I'm going to get into the rest of it where women obviously said that they want to be left alone. I just got done looking at a video that people sent me in my email where the woman is saying, leave black women alone and all of this stuff. So y'all, first of all, as a demographic, as a group, you're sending mixed messages. Secondly, you basically have embraced the feminism movement. Third, you keep on talking to dudes as though you're wanting partners, and don't no guy want a partner. They want a wife, and it's a completely different sentiment. The boomers, the guys that's in the previous Generation X and the boomers and all of them, simps. 100% simps. They sold out their families. They messed up the game. They was begging all day long.
So this reminds me of my uncle. Apparently he lost millions upon millions. And then got into big trouble with gangsters, mafia, stuff like that within the States. And then he ended up having to re-get his life together after being with his wife and everything else. So I do kind of agree with him, because I have seen the simp within my uncle. And also the fact of baby boomers have always been at the top of the chain in this day and age for majority of the bigger companies. So they're all well paid. So they don't really care how much money they're actually going to spend on the female or whatever else.
They said, happy wife, happy life. And so y'all got used to being treated a certain way while at the same time being pedestalized and promoted when that wasn't necessarily best for the family. All it did was incentivize y'all to continue to break up y'all families and depend on the federal government, while at the same time saying that men ain't nothing and that we need to take them to child support court. And y'all still was rolling with and picking dudes that wasn't even best for y'all. That's who had y'all children.
You think men prefer? Yeah, that does happen quite often, because majority of the women out there, just based on looks and how bad they can be treated, and then they get confused why they've been treated bad. But that's the end of this video. I hope to see you next one. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.